Today what we're going to do is we're going to revisit the hedgeless horseman. And it seems like a lot of the videos, a lot of the YouTubers this week are talking about pressing strategies and having the guts to actually go ahead and do the pressing. So again, we're going to revisit the hedgeless horseman. And what we're going to do is we're going to have two racks here. I have $500 in each rack. This rack is going to be for the no pressing, so we're just going to do the hedgeless horseman as it sits. No pressing, no bringing up our bets, nothing. We're just going to basically do our 44 inside, we're going to do our come bets, and we're going to do our don't pass. The other side, we're going to do a very aggressive pressing scheme, and I'll kind of show you how we're going to do this as we go. So to start, what I do is I take $100 for my chips, and I put it off to the side. So once I'm done with that $100, that's all that I will use on the strategy, plus the 44 inside that we'll do. So we'll put, for the pressing side and the non-pressing side, we'll put $25 on the don't pass. And I'm just going to do a random roll today. I'll have some future videos coming out where I'll actually be doing my regular rowing. Actually, what I'll do is I'm gonna do two random rolls and I'll do one of my own rolling today. How's that sound? And just give me 1 second, you guys. Sorry. There we go. So we're back up. So we're going to start with the random rowing. The puck is off. We're going for a point right now. Point is 12, or we rolled a 12, 6, 6, 12. That does nothing. 12 is barred on our don't pass. And we got 2, 2, 4. Perfect. So we'll bring the puck onto the 4. And what we're going to do is we're going to go 44 inside. And I'm going to put our pressing on this side. And we'll put some caps on our 6 and 8. And then we'll do our no pressing on the other side. And we'll cap that one as well. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put $25 on the count. So this is our pressing, this is our not pressing. Okay, dice out. And we have a 5, 4, 9. So what we're going to do on this one now is our come bets will travel up to 9. This is pressing, this is not pressing. We're going to take our not pressing bet off. We're just going to throw it in our chip rack. Okay. Our pressing side, we're going to put it over somewhere in here. Oops, I'm sorry, that also pays out. So $10 pays 14. So we're going to take that and rack it. And it'll pay out 14 on the other side as well. Okay, so what we do now is that is this $24. So that'll be enough to press our 6 and our 8 1 unit. We'll go 2 units, I'm sorry. Press up 2 units. So remember, this is a very aggressive pressing strategy. 6 and 8, 2 units. So now we have 4 units on the 6, 4 units on the 8. That's all basically because our come bet traveled up and hit one of our points. Again, we're going to put another come bet on $25. Dice out again. And we have a 7. Okay. Not too alarming here. What we're going to do is we're just going to take everything down and we're going to pay out on the come line and also on the don't pass. So basically what we're doing is we are more or less breaking even on the pressing one, and then the don't pressing one we actually made a little bit of money. Okay, so if we really look at the aggressive pressing one, we started with 144, we have $125 right now left. Again, 144, here's 125, 135, 145, 149. So that's just the first round. Okay, again, we're going to do a second round here. This is also going to be a random shooter. We're starting off again with the $100 on our line there. Puck is off and dice up. And oops, we're supposed to have a don't pass on her. And we roll a 617, so that means that we lose that don't pass. That comes back here. We'll put another one back out again. And remember, we only have $100, and that's going to deal with our don't passes as well as our come bets. Dice out. And again, we're back on that 4, so 224. Puck is on 4. We're going to go 44 across again. And hopefully this time we'll be able to get a little bit more pressing in. And I can show you how that works. I've been playing around with that for the last day or so. It actually works pretty neat. And we got our caps here, 4, 6, 8. And everything looks good. We got to put our comebacks out. Pressing, not pressing. And again, the $25 that we're putting out there, we have a 4, 2, 6. So these are going to travel up to the 6. 12 pays 14. Okay, so we're going to take our not pressing down. And again, 12 pays 14 for the pressing side. And that leaves us enough to press up 2 units on the 8. And we are kind of simulating that we're working on a $10 table. Let's bring the 5 up 1 unit and we'll bring the 9 up 1 unit. And we'll rack the rest. We have a $4 profit on the pressing side. On the other side, we've got about $25, $26 up already. Okay, we got 1 more quarter left for the come, and dice out. And we got 4, 3, 7. Just not getting any luck today, are we? Okay, so come gets paid on both sides, and the don't pass gets paid on both sides. Okay, and the pressing style right now is not working out too well. Our not pressing again is pretty even. So hopefully with our next roll, I will be doing rolling, and hopefully we'll get a couple more rolls in. And we'll see how successful that can be. Again, we're going to start. I'm going to drop 50 cents here, and I'm going to take out $50. So $50 and $50. So I have a couple more nickels to play with. Okay, so $100, $100. Puck is off, and I'm gonna shoot from essentially what would be the stick left hook 1 position. I'm going to start off with a 1, 2, 1, 2 dice set. And we have a 6, 5, 11, which is actually part of that dice set. We were supposed to have a bet on the don't pass. We're going to lose that one to start off with. We'll put another bet out there. And we'll get the same dice set again. got a 6-4-10. That's perfect. That's a good don't pass point. Okay, and again, we're going to go to 44 crossed. And I know this is a little bit of time it takes to put all these chips on and off, but I'm doing that for illustration purposes, so that way everybody can kind of hopefully follow along with what I'm doing here. If there are any comments on the site, I apologize, I'm not able to read them at all, basically because of the way my computer is set up. So we got quarter on the common again. Okay, now I'm going to go with what I have is a 6-5-5-6 dice set. Again, this I've been practicing with dice sets a lot of times. Kind of a personal preference, works best for you. You just gotta play around with it and go from there. Ooh. Got 3-1-4. Not the best for our combats, but they will travel up. And we have one more quarter left, so we'll put that on our combat. Hopefully we'll be able to get one of the other ones so that we can keep that aggressive pressing in gear. Again, 6-5-5-6 dice set. And we've got a 5-5-10. Okay. Not the worst, I guess. That knocks their point off. Our combats are going to come up. We got two really difficult places for our combats, but we do have every number covered. Our don't pass does come off. Since I am a shooter, I'm going to have to put at least the minimum bet up. So we put $10 on each side. And again, that 10 is part of this dice set, unfortunately, that I was using. So we'll go back to the 1-2-1-2 again. And we're over on the other side now, which is actually perfect. We're at 3-1-4. Remember that our combats are always live, so we're going to get paid out on both of them. Our non-pressing side will collect. Our pressing side is going to press it. This first time with the combat, we will press it. So we have a quarter there. Let's do this once. Let's press up our 6 and our 8. We'll bring it up to 30. So that way if it does hit, that'll pay $35. And we'll wrap the rest. Okay. Dice out. And we have a 5-3-8. That is also really nice. Okay, 5-3-8. On this one we have $12. That's going to pay $14. That's our non-pressing side. Okay, and on the 8, I'm glad we brought that up. That's going to pay 30, pays 35. Okay, now what we're going to do in the aggressive pressing scheme is we're going to collect all the quarters right now, and we'll use the rest to press up. So we're going to press up our 5-1 unit and our 9-1 unit, and we're going to try to bring that out. Another option I could have, and I might do that next time, I'm kind of pointed as we go though, is we could actually spread out to the 4-10. Obviously the 10 is a combat on right now, so that might be a little bit difficult. And we got a 5-1-6. That did roll, that was a 5. Again, our non-pressing side gets paid $14. There's $12 on there. And our other one here gets paid $35 again, which is really nice. Again, we're going to collect that quarter, and we're going to bring that 5 and 9 up one more time. So right now we have got 4 bets on our 4 units on each, the 5 and the 9. And we have $30 on the 6 and 8. And there we got 617. Okay, that did roll. That was a 617. Basically, we're going to lose everything on here now because we have no protection. Oh, we got our don't passes. I apologize. So we're going to get paid 10 there, 10 there. So we'll rack those. And we'll collect the rest of these. That round right there, to actually both of them took a little bit of a hit because we got knocked off on our don't pass there. So we're at 75, 85, 90, 2, 3, 4, 5, 95, $98. So we're down a little bit on that one. You know what? Let's give us another shot once. Let's give her one more try. I will do the throw in again. I will toss the dice again. And we'll see, and this will be our last time through. Hopefully we'll get a little more of a run, and that way we'll be able to get a little bit better idea of how I do the pressing on the aggressive side. Ooh, that was bad roll. Bad roll. Again, that was a 617. We lost that quarter that we're supposed to have out there, so we lost that one. I'll put another one back out on the don't pass. Those dice are supposed to go down and stick together and stick down on the end, just like that. And let's see what came up with. Oh, perfect. That's a 3, 2, 5. So the points to be out of 5. We'll put another combat out and we'll go 44 across on both sides. And I do include the point because we are using the don't pass right now, and that does help a little bit with the bite if we do hit that point. I know a lot of people don't include that, but I do. Okay. Let's see if we can do a little bit better for this one. And 437. Well, that's actually not the worst thing, because if you really look at it once, we're actually going to make a little bit of money off of this for each one. So if I was to do that, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5, and 5. Okay, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to change this in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So change that in for nickel. So if you look at it once, we're actually going to have to come out with some more money in order to figure it out. So we actually did make money on both sides on that one. So hopefully you got an idea of what I mean by the aggressive press. Today it looks like the no pressing method actually did come out ahead. I would assume that it would be the other way around. All you need is that one hot shooter, and that would help make up your difference pretty fast there. So we're down roughly about $90 on the no pressing side, and and that's for the day. We went through how many shooters. It's actually not the worst. So there's lots of room for turning around if we had to. So we're at 350, 360, 362. So we're down about $140 on the pressing side. So, hey, don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you learn anything from it. And again, if you have any questions, make sure you feel free to put it in the comments. If there's any type of videos you'd like to see, put them in the comments. My name is Joe, and this is my Craftsmaster journey. Let's make it yours too.